So we've been through like 3 red lights, and we've argued, and not see that on blooper reel. Who knows? What are we going to talk about today, Shane?
I can't get the song "Buy You a Drink" by T-Pain out of my head now after you keep hyping up that you need a drink.
Yeah, so we were going to do our try treats, but he went through a drive-thru and got himself a drink and didn't even ask if I wanted anything. So I can't be trying different treats without a drink.
Well, I am asking you. I'm like 0 for 100. It's like, no thanks. And then I'm like, I felt ashamed. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be going through a drive-thru myself.
Somebody's getting ready to turn. You better watch.
You know your Dollar General, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I saw somebody have their turn signal on, but yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about?
Well, we could talk about several things. Depends on what's on your heart.
Well, what's on your heart?
We could talk about a book. We could talk about life in general.
What about life in general?
Let's talk about life in general then.
Okay, what's up?
How was your weekend? What did you get into?
How was my weekend?
Yeah.
What did I do? Saturday I cleaned. I never clean. I hate to clean, but I spent like 3 or 4 hours cleaning on my house, and it's still a disaster, but it's a little bit less of a disaster now. It's like a shipwreck instead of a train that hit a car that hit a plane kind of wreck. So, yeah. And then Sunday, I went to church, and then I went to the movies, and I watched a new Scream movie.
How was it?
Yeah. It was like a B-. I mean, it's like what you would expect for like a 5th movie in a franchise. So, and, you know, Wes Craven is no longer with us, so he's the one that did the original.
Proud about that. He did die, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. And I love the original Screams.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're more focused on like gore and having like a twist than what they are like it really making sense.
Yeah, I hate that about new movies.
But I like the actors and stuff they chose.
Oh,
like
that's good.
The characters. And, I mean,
wasn't am I wrong? Jack Champion's in that, right? The guy from around here, from Blacksburg.
Oh yeah. You know what? I didn't even think. Oh,
he might have been at the theater with you.
Maybe, yeah.
Because he was there for Avatar.
I forgot about that. He did a good job. Yeah, I'm a fan of his. I think
not that big a fan.
Well, that's the first movie I've seen him in.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't like put 2 and 2 together, but now I remember that he was going to be in it. He's got a pretty big role in it.
Yeah, I think he's an up and coming guy, and it's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think it's awesome that he chose to live in Southwest Virginia while he's pursuing his acting career. Like, I think he said in an article that he plans to stay in Virginia as long as he can. So I love that.
That's awesome. That may not be long with the success he's having. He's really making a name for himself. But I'm proud of him. And he went to Abingdon to watch the Avatar movie.
Yeah,
so,
how cool is that?
I mean, that's how awesome is that to have a movie star
that's awesome.
local. So that's cool. I love seeing that. It's very inspirational to other people around here. So, I hate
Jenna Ortega.
I hate to rub it in, but
that Jenna Ortega, is that her name? I think I said that right. She's the new Wednesday Addams on Wednesday on Netflix. She did great in it. But she's like the new well, there's really 2 sisters. That's the main characters of the new Scream movies, and she's one of them. I mean, she's huge right now, so just to be in a movie with her, it's pretty impressive, you know? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So what did you do this weekend?
I had my daughter, so we went to Cracker Barrel. My aunt from Indianapolis was in.
Oh,
so I saw my aunt and 3 of my aunts, my mom and dad, my brother, my nephew, and Kennedy, my daughter, went with us.
Yeah.
And my uncle.
I love Cracker Barrel.
It was actually good this time. I've been kind of like mid-level here lately, but this is really solid. So.
What did you order?
I got this new like Sunday fried chicken or something. Like they serve it every day. It was pretty good. Yeah. And then
sounds good. What did Kennedy get?
She got mac and cheese, and they brought this bowl that looked like, I mean, you could serve the whole table with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but guess how much she ate?
Like 2 bites.
Finished.
Yeah.
And since we got home, what a snack. I mean, she's precious.
That sounds about right.
But
Yeah.
She's a little bit of a...
I get it. Well,
High
kids are just like that.
When I'm a doormat, she knows that she's figured me out.
Well, she's just like you too, so prima donna.
No.
Little prima donna.
We know our worth. That's what everybody says. It's... then we had the same mess. I mean, I showed you the video. I worked for 30 straight minutes on trying to clean her bedroom up, the toys up, and I got nowhere. It was like nothing, like I had hit nothing.
Oh yeah. He sent me a video of the room, and she was like, "What are you doing? Taking a picture of my room?" And he said, "Yeah." And she said, "'Cause it's messy."
Yeah, she knew what it was. And I was like, well, it'd be nice if you'd help me a little bit. But I filled it.
Okay.
I bought a new drawer thing to put the toys in and filled it all up. And then you'd think I hadn't touched anything in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's a shame on me, of course, but it's real. It's
Are you
true.
going to donate some? You said that she's really good-hearted about donating for kids in need, right?
Yeah, we got a little box full right now that we're building up. So, and that makes it a little easier for her to part with stuff that she really never wants to play with, but doesn't want to give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is. So I went that, and I watched some sports. Of course, the NCAA tournament started, or all the tournaments, the conference tournaments were this weekend. So I watched a bunch of that.
I've never watched NCAA.
You never did a tournament bracket or anything?
Is that like football or?
It's basketball. Oh, you're kidding me. I fell for it. I fell for it.
Yeah.
I stayed up late.
You know what? You can just stop at the next bodega and get me a drink.
Bodega?
I was just trying that out. I was going to see if you would just go with it or if you'd be like, what are you talking about? I heard them use that word on the Scream movie, actually.
Oh,
for
really?
like a convenience store.
Yeah.
A bodega. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what it meant.
Well, that BS says it in that song.
I know, yeah. And then I went jump from there, and I was like, well, maybe I missed her. I thought, no, I heard.
Bodega.
Then
That's something we don't say in Appalachia. Bodega.
But then I thought, was it that song that 21 Savage says, Bodiqua? No, that's something else. That's...
No. Yeah, I just thought I'd try that out.
So,
What kind of truck is that?
I don't know. That's neat, and that's a legitimately old one, too, I think.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh.
But yeah, I didn't get any sleep, and I didn't get any sleep yesterday, and I'm not going to get any sleep tomorrow, and I didn't get much sleep today, so I look it, don't I?
No, you actually look a little bit more perky than usual.
That's scary.
I think so, don't y'all?
Well, I was told that I have a friendly looking face, right? Or what?
Yes, a
sweet face.
A sweet face. I said, no, that don't sound like Shane.
I know, they didn't talk to me.
They didn't talk to you.
Maybe she didn't like you, and that's why she said try to provoke you. It's like, he doesn't have a sweet face on.
No, I don't think that's it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gosh.
So
but when she said you were eating Mexican, I was like, yeah, that must have been him.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know.
Well, it's funny because just that video finished editing today, another day in life, I go to Mexican for lunch, and I was just jokingly said that, and it may have been the time she saw me.
It probably was.
It had to be, because like I said in the videos, I've tried to limit myself to Mexican once a week. It was like 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Not that that's healthy, but it's better than I was doing.
Yeah, you might be down to 2 times a week. You are not down to once a week. You are not. I made my own Mexican at home last night. I made pulled chicken barbecue nachos.
Wow.
With queso. That's why it's considered Mexican.
I saw the pictures, and I was wondering,
That's pretty good.
I didn't get the Hispanic vibe off of it, but...
Well, I got that idea because the last time I went to eat Mexican, that's what I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they had like the chicken, like pulled chicken, shredded chicken, however you want to say it, and barbecue sauce and queso and like some green onions. It was really good.
Oh.
Yeah. Mine wasn't as good as theirs.
Huh.
You know? Yeah.
See.
Usually if
Use my Spanish.
Usually if you eat out, you have a higher expectation of how it usually is. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of what it actually is, I mean. So then when you cook at home yourself, you're like, man, this is really good. Why don't I do this more?
Yeah.
Or that's how we are anyways.
Well, that's where I was. I got that bag of salad, pre-made salad, and ate the whole bag. I'm like, man, I need to eat one of those every single day. And guess what? I haven't had one since I said that. But,
And it's so easy. I mean, you just throw it together.
and it's cheaper than eating out. You can get $5. You can get a whole daggone meal full of good, healthy-ish stuff. But no, afraid not. That ain't the way it's been working.
I know. I will.
I will.
He still hasn't went through and got me a drink.
I don't know where you want me to go. I haven't seen a bodega since. Maybe I have to point one out to me.
You're angry with me today.
I am not.
You know why?
What?
Because my hair looks so good.
I'm jealous.
jealous?
I'm jealous of that because my hair. That's funny you'd say that.
Yeah.
Because I cannot get anything to do done with mine. It's wild and unruly. I need a haircut, and I cannot get it to do anything.
Oh man, that's what it is. Just jealous of my good hair.
Becky with the good hair, aren't you?
Yeah, so I got my hair done today. It's nice.
Look at you, you're beaming.
I know, it makes me feel good.
I know, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what makes me feel bad?
Self-care day.
Bad hair makes me feel bad.
No, you're in a pretty good mood today, honestly.
Yeah, I have been. I've been up. I guess your hair lifted me up. I'm catching secondhand smoke off of you or something.
Secondhand happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. No.
Right. Almost got it's not a headache, but it's like a pain in my. It's like almost a crick in my neck. Now
Probably him not sleeping good.
Probably not. Somebody will diagnose me. That's the first sign of. That is the first sign of some sort of terrible thing that will lead to your demise.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Well, we are about to head up to a bodega for you.
Well, it's alright. So are we going to end this?
Yes.
Okay.